feel like I'm never gonna die, so it's forever and ever and ever and ever until it's the end. In the old days, the myths were the stories we used to explain ourselves. But how can we explain the way we hate ourselves? The things we've made ourselves into, the way we break ourselves into, the way we overcomplicate ourselves. But we are still mythical. Yeah! We are still, yes, we are still permanently trapped somewhere between the heroic and the pitiful. We are still godly. That's what's made us so monstrous. But it feels like we've forgotten that we are much more than the sum of all the things that belong to us. The empty skies rise over the benches where the old men sit, and they are desolate and friendless, and the young men spit, and inside they are delicate, but outside they are reckless. And I reckon these are our heroes. These are our legends. You know, the face on the street that you walk past without looking at, or the face on the street that walks past you without looking back, or that man in the supermarket trying to keep his kids out of his trolley, or that woman by the post box struggling with her brolly. Every single person has a purpose in them burning. Look again. Allow yourself to see them. Millions of characters, each with their own epic narratives, singing it's hard to be an angel until you've been a demon. Now the sky is so perfect it looks like a painting, but the air is so thick that we feel like we're fainting. Still, the myths in these cities have always said the same thing. Come here. Come here. About how all we really need is a place to belong, and how all we really want is to know what's right from what's wrong, and how we all need to struggle to find out for ourselves which side we are on. We all need to love and be loved and keep going. And alright, there's no monsters to kill, there's no dragon's teeth left for the sowing, but what there is the flowing of rain down the gutters. What there is are these muttering nutters. What we have here is a brand new mythic palette. You know, the parable of the mate you had who could have been anything, but he turned out an addict. Or the parable of the prodigal father, returned after years in the wilderness. Our morality is learned through our experiences gained in these cities, in all of their rage and their tedium. And yes, our colours are muted and greyed, but our battles, they rage all the same. We are still godly. Call us by our names. Man, we are perfect because of our imperfections. We must stay hopeful, we must stay patient, because when they excavate the modern day, they'll find us, the brand new ancients. And all that we have here is all that we've always had. We have jealousy, tenderness, curses and gifts, but the plight of a people who have forgotten their myths and imagine that somehow now is all that there is a sorry plight, all isolation and worry. But a life in your veins, it is godly, heroic. You were born for greatness. Believe that, man. Know it. Take it from the tears of the poets. There has always been heroes. There has always been villains. And yes, the stakes may have changed, but really there's no difference. There's always been heartbreak and greed and ambition and bravery and love and trespass and contrition. We are the same beings that began, still living in all of our fury and foulness and friction. These are everyday odysseys. We have dreams. We make decisions. The stories are there if you listen. The stories are here. The stories are you. And your fear and your hope is as old as the language of smoke, as old as the language of blood, as old as the language of languishing love. Liverpool, the gods are all here. Yeah! Because the gods are in